Caty Price is outside the team hotel with coach Justin Langer.
Well, there's been plenty of talk about who's not here tonight, but for those who are playing, there's plenty at stake and potentially a couple of debutants, JL. And how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm nervous, but I'm quite relaxed about the whole series. So we've got some guys who cut their legs off to play. We'll probably have 3 guys make their debut tonight. So from that point of view, it's really exciting.
One of them, of course, Michael Klinger. He was sensational for you in the Big Bash. 3 half-centuries this summer. What does he bring to the top of the order?
Well, one, he's been a proven contributor for so long. He's a proven performer.
Hawthorn has delivered a shock, axing champion premiership skipper Luke Hodge for the round 1 clash with the Bombers. Right now, he's playing for Box Hill in a practice match. Caty Price joins us from the game. Caty, do we know what was behind the decision?
Well, Stephen, it comes after Luke Hodge missed a training session on Monday. The club put out a statement this afternoon saying he'd failed to adequately inform them of his absence. Now, it's understood as a senior player, he does have some flexibility when it comes to managing his training sessions. But on this occasion, they're saying there was a breakdown with their former skipper. He is, of course, still a part of the 7-man leadership group, but it would have been one of his great mates in Jared Roughhead who played a major role in making this call. Now, Hodge is said to be very remorseful. He's described it as a brain fade and he has accepted his punishment. But of course, this is not the only blemish on his record. He was fined by the club for drink driving on the eve of the 2015 finals. So this certainly is a very big call by the Hawthorn Football Club, a strong statement, and it is how Luke Hodge now finds himself having to run around tonight for the Box Hill Hawks, and in round 1 he'll be in the grandstands against the Bombers. Stephen?
Thanks, Caty. Caty Price in Carlton.
Melbourne is ready for the rough and tumble of the season proper, going in with a relatively healthy list.
While Michael Hibberd today remained on light duties as the club manages his Achilles problem, he will line up in the VFL on Sunday in a bold bid to play in round 1. Jamie, a strong team in tonight. It is only pre-season, but important to set the tone early.
Yeah, it is. I mean, our guys have trained really hard, like every club, for the last 3 months. So to get the first opportunity for guys to get out and crash into each other, I'm really pleased for them. They've worked really hard for tonight, so hopefully they go well.
Jack Carlisle, obviously, it's been 16 months since he was recruited by the club.
Yep.
What are the expectations on him tonight and what's his mindset going in?
Caty Price joins us now. Caty, it's a big match for the Aussies, but they won't have their skipper out there.
Yes, Brad, Mile Jedinak has not only been ruled out of tonight's match here, but also of the upcoming Confederations Cup in Russia. His teammates, they went for a walk around the city today, but he's been struggling with a groin problem for several months now, and the Socceroos have opted to play it safe. He did pull up quite sore from their World Cup qualifier against Saudi Arabia, and the Socceroos do have 4 games within the space of 13 days, and of course those long-haul flights to and from Europe. But his teammates, certainly tonight is an international friendly, but for them this occasion doesn't get much bigger when you're taking on a team like Brazil.
It was a very old friend of mine who's in heaven now, TJ Smith.
5 down, how many to go?
Well, God only knows. We'll have to ask the Almighty, won't we? But we'll keep trying.
Also yet to put a full stop on her achievements is champion mare Winx, whose 17 consecutive wins earns her a place.
Winx becomes just the 3rd horse inducted into the Hall of Fame while still racing. The only others, the great New Zealand mare Sunline and, of course, Black Caviar. Yeah, they certainly are, Brad. They've been having an absolute ball here at the Melbourne Annual Family Footy Night, and we're joined tonight by Bernie Vince. Bernie, I'm on board with the Mighty D's, but I must say you've put the fans through the ringer so far this season. Have you had much feedback from the kids here tonight?
Yeah, we have a little bit. One good thing about this having kids clinics is the kids are always happy, but some of the parents have said a little bit more consistency would be good, so we're trying to do that as well. But yeah, it's been a fun night.
And just quickly, great to have Jesse Hogan back at the club yesterday.
Yeah, he came into the club, seen him a couple of times now, so Jesse's keen to get back into it, but when he's medically ticked off, and we can't wait to have him back because he's such a great player for us.
Now, I know you've been having a lot of fun tonight and you've also been eyeing off the sausage sizzle, so I'm going to let you go. Hopefully they've saved us a snag, but you've also been the Pied Piper. Look at all these kids. What do you reckon, guys? Finals footy for the D's? Yeah! Brad, they're an enthusiastic bunch, and why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to Caty and Bernie and the kids.